It's like a little slice of heaven.
Why does it not work at all?
We were a good Samaritan. We weren't a great Samaritan.
Yes! Woo!
We're Erin and Brandon. Since the end of August, we have been driving west from New York, attempting to visit every national park in the continental United States. After visiting 13 parks and 15 states, our road trip has officially brought us from coast to coast.
My goodness.
This is intense.
We can't even see. There's a cliff, like literally right there.
Oh, that's the cliff, yeah. Wow.
I'm glad you're driving, Brand. So scary!
Intense.
I'm so scared.
My God, we are in the clouds.
This is actually like pretty terrifying.
This is sick.
Sick good or sick bad?
Sick good. I've been in fog, but I've never seen anything like this. It's just like complete cover of fog.
It's opaque.
Yeah, we'll come out of it here and there. Like right now we're out of it, but then we'll enter into another cloud and you can't see anything.
So now my fear changes from grizzlies, because we are out of grizzly country, to cougars, pumas, mountain lions, all big cats. If you know me, you know that I'm even afraid of little cats.
See, the thing is, I'm a cat whisperer, so it'd be fine. If we ran into it, we give it a nice little pet, be on our way.
Come back. And now we are truly in the clouds. Hurricane Ridge, the area of the park that we're at right now, is known to have really high winds. They could get up to 70 miles per hour. Thankfully today, we are not experiencing that, but that makes sense as to why the clouds are moving so rapidly.
One difference about this trail than any other trail we've gone on so far is just the fact that you're above the clouds. So we're seeing so much cloud movement, which makes it really, really unique and very beautiful.
We've made it to the top and we are absolutely immersed in the clouds right now, so there's not much to see. But I think if we wait around for a little while, it'll be cool to watch the clouds move and hopefully give us a view. This was awesome.
I feel like Zeus on Mount Olympus. Not that we're on Mount Olympus, there actually is a Mount Olympus. We're on some other mountain, but it feels like you're sitting above the clouds, like we're the gods of the universe.
Hence the name Olympic National Park. Waved down on the side of the road, stopped, and this couple who's living out of their bus needs a jump, and we haven't jumped anyone yet in the van, so we're hoping that it'll work. Good Samaritan indeed, Brian?
Yeah, I'm trying to help these people jump their bus.
Well, we did our Good Samaritan act for the day. Unfortunately, for some reason it didn't work. I'm thinking because it's not really his car battery that's broken.
His battery was charged to 12.9 volts and it still wouldn't work. Like, I don't think we could really charge it much more for some reason, and he's got a completely different issue than a battery not being charged, I think. But he's gonna have to diagnose that on his own. I'm not a car mechanic.
And of course it's raining now that we're in the rainforest. We are doing the Hall of Mosses Trail, which starts right from the visitor center I was just talking to the rangers because they were saying that they've been having problems with elk recently because the males are
Oh God.
in defense mode. What?
So many people. Maybe let's pick this up after.
I thought it was elk. Okay. As I was saying, the rangers were telling us that it's mating season, so the elk, the male elk, are very defensive. So they've been having a lot of problems on the spruce trail. So that's why we're doing the Hall of Mosses. This reminded me of the location where Bella and Edward got married. So beautiful.
Such a nerd.
And this is the end of that tree. That's insane. Can you imagine when that fell? The old question. If no one's in the forest and the tree falls.
It says right here, the trunk is 190 feet long. Wow.
Wow is right. Honestly, it's so crazy beautiful. It's like a little slice of heaven. And if I lived in Washington, I would want to get married in this forest. Friends who live in Washington?
Would have been way cheaper.
Hey. This tree and that tree are holding hands with their roots intertwined. But really what happened is a fallen log provided a stilt platform for other trees to get nutrients from, and then they started growing what once was just a log. Dare you to crawl through it?
Nah.
Do it.
It's creepy in there. I don't know, there's probably spiders and stuff.
I really love this trail. I think if you're in Olympic National Park, definitely take the time to come to the rainforest. Even if you're like a crazy big backpacker hiker, check out Hall of Mosses. We just finished our trail, and as we were about to leave, we saw the bus that we were helping before pull into the parking lot. So they got it working. I don't know how, but
Maybe a better Good Samaritan stopped by and helped him out.
we were a good Samaritan. We weren't a great Samaritan because we couldn't really help in any ways.
We tried.
But I'm glad they got it working. Go you. Oh my god, is that Bella Swan? We are in the city of Forks, which is where Twilight, I don't think the movie was shot here, but it's kind of interesting to drive around it. We are now heading to Second Beach to do a hike there, hopefully if the rain lets up a little bit. Either way, that's where La Push is, which Bella and Jacob go to in Twilight, book 1. Yes, I'm nerding out slightly. If we were in New Zealand and like Lord of the Rings thing, Brandon would be freaking the F out.
Very
so I'm allowed to geek out slightly.
Hello. Can we not go to Second Beach? No. Okay. Okay. Thank you. She said we've been closed since March, so
Yeah.
COVID.
So we've known that reservations are closed due to COVID. They just haven't been letting anyone on. But I figured since Second Beach was in the national park, we would have been able to get to it. If we head back, we could go to Third Beach. I know there's a little trail there. It is raining, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing much hiking in the rain. We'll see. We'll reevaluate. while we wait for the rain to subside, I'm gonna make us some lunch and then hopefully we'll do a hike later.
We parked in the lot here, had some lunch, and then by the time we wanted to start hiking, it's still raining a good amount. By the time we did it, it would probably be dark. So we're just gonna not do that trail.
I'm just a little disappointed because I feel like Olympic National Park is kind of like the trifecta. It has mountains, forests, beaches. I love diversity in parks, so I was excited to then go see the beach and kind of have a whole experience. I mean, the Pacific Ocean is right there, and we're not going to it. It's kind of sad, but...
Oh my God, should we just go?
No, because then we're gonna go there.
I've never seen you want to go on a hike so bad.
I know, it's so true. I mean, it's just that, honestly, by the time we get there, we'll be soaking wet, miserable, just standing there shivering.
Should we turn the camera?
Like and subscribe.
This is good content. None of this is going to be in the video.
It might.
So one of the biggest failures in the van build has been the fact that the battery isolator that I installed off of the car battery to then charge our house batteries has never worked. I've tried so many things. I thought at first it was the wire gauge, that it was too small, and so I had to get a thicker wire. Now I've got 2-aught wires. They're perfectly thick so that there's not too much voltage drop, and I've just been racking my brain for the longest time, why does it not work at all? And I finally figured it out because I was just thinking, okay, when we get to Oregon, that's a big van life town, we'll bring the van in, get it worked on, whatever. And so as a last ditch effort, I was like, let me just see if there's anything I miss. And I absolutely did. I feel so stupid. I just didn't ground our house batteries, which would have completed the circuit for the alternator. It seems so simple now that I'm looking at it now. So now I want to fix it. Our batteries are down to, don't know if you could see that, but 51.2%. So I'm feeling the pressure. You don't want your AGM batteries to get below 50% or it drastically reduces the life of your batteries. I'm crossing my fingers. I just really hope this fixes it. I've got this 4-gauge cable that I'm gonna try to ground from the negative terminal of the battery to somewhere on the van that's metal. And I think I found a spot, but I have to get to it from the back door. It's raining outside and I'm probably gonna get soaked.
See, I have a question.
What's your question?
Is this unsafe to do when it's raining? You're not supposed to do electrical work and
So I'm not gonna be touching the electrical right now. I'm gonna get the ground side of it done, and then I'm gonna come back in and then do this side from the inside when I shut everything off.
Okay.
So right now, no electrical will be harmed in the making of this film.
So grab your rain jacket and your hat.
I will. Okay. Now I gotta make a hole in the wood.
The rain is really coming down now. I could hear it. How's it going, babe?
It's charging. Ah! We're bringing in 87 amps right now.
No!
Yes! Woo!
No!
I've been working on this for months. Yes! The best sun, we bring in 20 amps. And right now, at least right at the beginning, we were pulling in 80. Now we're pulling in 70. It'll probably normalize to an amount. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy. Oh, it's like the last challenge of the van that's finally been solved. I'm like still baffled that I missed that, but I'm just so happy it's working now.
Woo!
I'm very happy.
After leaving Olympic National Park, we drove to my friend Nicole's house, where we had a lot of great food and so many laughs.
I think we're gonna go with a olive oil pizza. But our olive oil's off to the left.
Oh, that's a margarita.
The left, we want to grab that olive oil. Sorry, to the
I'm
right.
thirsty.
Our olive oil's on the right, but it's a little further right. A little further. Oh, there it is.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we found olive oil.
Wow. Okay, so
and we want to
there
pick
it
up
is.
the olive
Right
oil.
there.
Nope, that's
And
the
there's a
feta.
little spreader thing.
There it is. And we want to grab that, and then
I'm gonna dump
we're gonna
this
pour
right on here. Maybe not.
We're calling. I think I saw him.
I mean, this makes sense why they had a twilight bee in these parts. There's no sun.
Washington is dead to me. You and your rain and your clouds driving me nuts.
Oh.
My phone just said, "Welcome to Canada. We've got you covered." We're not in Canada.
Also, we know nothing about Third Beach. Second Beach seemed to be like the big thing to do.
It would have been fine either way.
No, it wouldn't have been fine.
I will say, when I first entered into this forest, I was just a little nervous. Not nervous, I was just anxious because after I talk about wild animals, I get anxious. But. A frog?
Is it an elk? Is it a baby elk?
Oh my god. Female elk will attack if you get close to their babies. So stay back.
Just gonna keep this rolling just in case we get another one of those.
I know a lot of people are probably making fun of me, but I take my wildlife encounters very seriously because if I were ever to be attacked, I want to know exactly how I should get out of it. Hence why I'm always asking the rangers the dangers in the area. And Brandon makes fun of me and thinks that I'm a crazy wildlife freak. It's not because I'm like really interested. Well, I guess it is interesting, but I want to be aware. And that's why I'm always on high alert. And yes, I am very jumpy.